Hey, all. Just thought I'd go live just long enough to say hi. Boo, Genty. How are you? I'm hurting right now, hon. That's I live. Just thought I'd say hi, you know. Let y'all know if anybody else comes in or whatever that I'll probably try to go live in the woods tomorrow. Do a little, you know. I just watched Tay's video and it put me in a I love Tay's video. It was very well done and very well put and very well everything. Just very well saddened me. I was I haven't got to see that video yet. I have not had time. Unfortunately, I apologize for not having the time. I'm going to probably watch it here shortly. I've been unfortunately busy. Yeah, she did. Um, I just been busy and not had either that or my batteries were dead. One of the two today. I have no way to charge anything in my boat at this point in time. My car charger decided to die, so I can't charge my phone batteries at the boat. So, needless to say, Genty, videos. Like I've said before, videos don't matter. Uh, what's in the video, the content of the video is what matters. Uh, if you got a good point across, if you were able to uh, do something constructive, video, uh, then you did the. Then it don't matter how good the video was. It's what you did constructive in your video. It's like I've been chastised for being nice to that post office lady when I was doing that audit at the post office. Well, here's the thing: the girl was polite. Hello, News Now America. The girl was polite, so I was polite back. I wasn't an asshole. Uh, I got chastised for that. Well, why should I be an asshole to someone being nice and polite to me? And she also took her own personal time off the clock. She states this at the very end of her video. She took her own personal time off the clock just to find out what the poster 7 meant. I thought that was freaking awesome. Hey, Kaylin. You're right on that, News Now America. You cannot educate if they refuse to listen to you. But at least you tried if you try. Uh, I agree, Genty. Uh, and uh, you're right, News Now America. You're welcome, Taylin. It was very nice, very well done, but it very well saddened me because because the corruption. You know, I knew what you meant on that. I can read gibberish sometimes, Taylin. Hell, I write enough of it, so I write enough gibberish in the chats that I should be able to read gibberish. But yeah, myself personally, I don't care what the video is or you brought my feelings out on that, Tay, a lot. You really did. And I could, man, I was that one. the long-haired blonde guy that was taking pictures. It looked like in a some type of setting. I watched another video with him where the bitch at the counter, he even tried to squirt them with water because uh, uh, they were uh, videoing, and then this guy came up and assaulted him, and they arrested him just for videoing. They didn't arrest the guy that committed the. Yeah, Tuck police sucks. That shit pissed me off, buddy. You don't understand. I was bad. I punched my table on that one. I was so mad over it. You fucking arrest a person that's completely legal and let the fucktard go that fucking assaulted them. That's some fucked up shit. You know, I'm sorry. I do. I get bent out of shape when I see shit like that. You know, it just blows my mind. It's mind numbing. How in the hell they could arrest someone that was completely in their legal rights and let a fucktard walk away? You know, uh, that shit pissed me off. And, uh, er, I know fucking three, the legal people got arrested, and the people that assaulted them walked away and got away free. That's some messed up shit. And uh, then you combine that 1033 shit. You see people being arrested, and then you combine that 1033 shit along with it. You're sitting here. It's just a matter of time for things to implode, and and it's not going to be an explode. It's going to be imploding. You know, and it's gotten stupid. It needs to all the way around stop them, but stop. You know, with them and their legal bullshit. Cops don't have no checks. They have no balances, and even if they did, they don't get in trouble. I have subbed him, Tay. I just couldn't remember his name, and I subbed all three of them. I didn't know any of them uh, until until I saw that video. It just blew my mind. It was mind numbing, and I just happened upon them. I think I don't remember hearing about him, and I just subbed him today because I stumbled upon him, and right now, Taylor, it's scary. Me and you are like on a same wavelength right now, and you're scaring me, girl. Yeah, give Jen. Yeah, yeah, it's his face. That's right. That's right. I appreciate y'all in my stream tonight. Who is anybody else buffering? Is it me or is it y'all or is it lady buffering? It might be me. How's that? Is that better? I'm trying to fix it, guys. Maybe is that better? I hope that's better. Is this a little bit better, guys? I've moved a little bit closer to the outside. Hopefully it's better. Oh, good, 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 good. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. And what it is, I think my phone got hot. I and I had to lift up the phone to get it off the table. I think it got a little hot, so it's cooling down pretty quick now. It's cool outside. My face is scary. Come on. If you seen this face in the dark alley, you know you'd scream. I got a face only a mother can love. Who timed you out, Tay? I didn't. I don't time you out, that's for sure. I would never time you out. YouTube timed you out? Why'd they time you out for what? Oh, that stuff. Yeah, I have that happen to me all the time. Who's got pretty curls? Me? Yeah, I always type too much. Yeah, I try to. I got pretty curls, huh? Okay. Well, I can tell you now. You should have seen. You should have seen my hair when it was down. When I had it long enough, it was down past my ass. I had girl that I didn't even know just out of the blue. I'd be like, gee, that's funny. I know Flo did not mean to do that to you, did he? Uh, uh, but uh, uh, but I used to have my hair down past my ass, and I'd have girls out of the blue just come up and start playing with in my hair, telling me how beautiful my hair was. So either that, or he meant to and meant it as a joke. One of the two. I can see him doing something like that. Yeah, I haven't got to see. I can't believe this. In the last 3 days, oh, that sucks that he had to had to cut it off for school. That sucks. To me, that's a. Oh, I'm sure he did, Jen. If he didn't mean to do it, I'm sure he did feel bad. Uh, but yeah, I don't see where long hair on a boy or girl in school should be a bad thing, or it could be considered a bad or good thing. It should be just left alone. In our school, I used to have long hair all the time. So so the only reason I cut my hair short the last time I cut it short was because I got in a fight and someone used my own hair against me. They grabbed me and was in my hair so they could pull me into their other fist, which that didn't feel too good. Light, stay on, light. I could have evidently my little lights, my solar light has a glitch in it because it wants to turn off when it wants to turn off now. But, but yeah, I just I also want to let y'all know I'll try to do my little walkabout tomorrow. In the little nature thing. Uh, never know, we might run into some wildlife or whatnot. It'd be cool, I think. I don't know. Uh, hopefully y'all can be there. If not, well, I understand too. But that's just how it goes sometimes, you know. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. Uh, cool, Jen. That'll be cool. Thank you, Jen. Uh, I mean, I just say I just love Florida so much, you know, and the wild areas in Florida. That's my favorite thing in the whole state, and is being able to get out in the wild. Or like I said, I feel blessed to be living on this river. You know, it's probably one of the prettiest rivers I've seen, and I've seen a lot of rivers in my lifetime. Uh, I just feel blessed, you know, that I get to be able to see both, you know. And this foot trail, what's cool about it is that I'm going to be taking us on tomorrow, if I can, is it's very rarely walked. It's 1.4 miles and it's barely walked, very rarely walked. I'm waiting to see if one bear comes back to my porch again. There's a bear in the woods around here. I've seen it once about 3 months ago. Black bear, about little black bear sow. She's probably about 250, maybe 300 pounds. Um, don't want to run into her if she's got any cubs. Yeah, bear. And if it does come back to your back porch, Genty, try to record it. Or record it or live stream it. That'd be cool as heck. You know, I'd love to see that. We got wild hogs out here in these woods. We got wild boar hogs out here in these woods. We got deer, turkey, um, all sorts of things. So you never know what we might run into on that walk out there. So hopefully we'll run into some neat stuff and stuff like that that y'all get to see. I tell you what, I found out one thing. Since I started paddling that boat, my neck muscles have gotten so strong. I can't. I tell you what. Give me another 6 months. My neck muscles will be 2 inches off my neck. Yeah, in our woods we got all sorts of things. We got coons, we got possums, we got you name it. We got all sorts of neat things. And if I was out there now, you'd hear all the cicadas and the katydids and the crickets and frogs and stuff. Right, they're going nuts right now. They've been loving this rainy weather we've had. I just wished it cooled down some. It's hot as frick right now. And it's 9 o'clock. It feels like it ain't even cooled down from the day, it feels like. I've seen hawks do that, G. My uncle had two poodles, and one of his poodles almost got snatched up by a hawk. That was, and I tell you what, that hawk wouldn't have lived if it got his poodle either. My uncle loved that poodle. Good. Lizzie's cute. So is the other one, little black one you got. He's cute too. Your little protector. Yeah, Jack. That's it, Jack. He's neat as heck. You can tell he's got a little attitude about him too. I like him. Hold on a second, guys. I need to close my boat door. The bugs are trying to come in. Uh, I'm not much of a cat person. Door closed. There we go. Me and cats don't get along because I like my little Tweety birds. And black crows. Now crows don't bother me, but I like watching my little Tweety birds, and cats are bad at catching birds and eating them. So I don't particularly care for them. And plus, as far as I'm concerned, here in the United States, a cat is an invasive exotic because cats were not here, not them type house cats. Let's what they call a house cat today. We're not even from here. That's a Egyptian and Middle Eastern thing. Uh, I tell you what, I wished I could have got a picture of him, but he kept staying too far away from me, and I couldn't get a good zoom on him or nothing because I got this phone. uh, but I got to see a very rare bird today, and it was a what they call a scarlet tanager. And you want to talk about a beautiful bird? I tried everything I could to try to get a picture of that bird, but he stayed out of my camera range for the phone, which was sad. And they are very rare. Scarlet tanagers are, and I got to see one today. It was beautiful. And I got to see a blue bunting the other day, which up north, blue buntings in the Northeast are very common in the Northeast. Welcome back, Tay. But down here in Florida, blue buntings don't far south, but it seems like the range is starting to move a little more south because we got a nesting pair uh, pretty close to where I live. Uh, but oh, China's on. I didn't know China was on. I don't like going over her chat. Damn, I hate that I'm over China's chat. Tay, do me a favor when you go over to China. Tell her I said hi, please. Um, Oh, we got hummingbirds. We got a lot of hummingbirds. It was funny the other day. I was sitting here at the boat and I was being real quiet and everything, and then a little ruby-throated hummingbird female came down. Me either. I didn't get no notification either, Lady Bird. Yeah, I'm sure the flow will be going live soon. But then again, he said he might not tonight because he did that fishing thing today. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But knowing Flo, he'll probably go live tonight. Yeah, Southside Slacker is going live tonight too. I saw that. Um, but yeah, that little ruby-throated hummingbird female, she sat there and flew right to my door on my boat this morning. It was like great to watch her. She was just right there, looking in my boat, like say, why have you not, oh, Streaming Silence going live tonight too. Okay, my bad. But Southside Slacker said something about going live tonight too, I think, in Black Label Stream. So I ain't sure, but maybe I think he did. But yeah, that little ruby-throated hummingbird was so cool. And of course, I couldn't get my phone going quick enough to get her live. I mean, now I could have got her. Uh, I could have got her on there. But, yeah, it's hard to get through on Black Label Stream, Gen T. It's like everybody's trying to call him. I got lucky and got through on his stream once, and I've tried like a million times to get a hold of Black Label, and even tonight I tried to get a hold of him because there's actually a check and balance with the game wardens, and yeah, it did. But there is a check and balance towards the game wardens, and I hope he listens to his voicemails because I left a voicemail. And the check and balance is, and you can all look this up, is piracy laws. Piracy laws affect all bodies of water in the United States and outside the United States. The piracy laws state if I had two tried to on my home on the big boat the other night, and I yelled out at him. I said, "I don't know who you are. You did not identify yourself, and by the piracy laws, I have the right to shoot and kill you right now. Get away from my boat." And they did because they knew what I was saying was true. So the piracy laws keep them in check. And a lot of people don't know that. That is a law that is forgotten about. A lot. Mainland laws, not water laws. Yeah, look it up. The piracy law I've used it 3 different times on game wardens down here in Florida, and they've all backed off on me, and left me be because I brought it up to them. Corporations are responsible for fishing, Lady Bird. People do. The average sportsman fisherman does not overfish a fish sanctuary of any kind. Uh, uh, and as a matter of fact, like most of the sports fishermen, like around here and everything, they keep very good, detailed logs of what they catch. It don't matter what type of tournament it is, and and they always release what they catch. So I don't see how they could say the sportsmen are responsible for the decline of any fish when I've seen crappie tournaments where thousands of crappie are brought in, and every one of them's released back into the lake, or river or whatever they're coming. Bass, catfish. Now I can't say I always catch and release, Jen, but I do a lot of catch and release because I like to eat fish too, and I like to have it fresh. Um, and that'll blow your mind about the United States. Do you know who sets up the laws for game and fish? This will blow your mind if you don't know it. Take a good guess, guys. If you can't, just let me know, and I'll tell you who does it. Entity that makes the laws and sets the laws here in the United States. And if you don't know, I'll tell you. It's the I hate store-bought fish. Hate store-bought fish. It's nasty. But the people who make the fishing laws here in the United States is NOAA. The National Weather Service makes our fishing laws. Now, what the fuck they got to do with fishing, I have no clue. But that's who makes our fishing laws in the United States, and people don't even know that. I know it because of my uncle working with the game and fish and all. And he let me know about it. So, but it's NOAA, the National Weather Service, that makes our fishing laws. A lot of people don't know. Like I said, the only reason I knew it was my uncle told me, and he found it out. He found it out through working with the game and fish. Yeah, so I thought it was pretty damn cool to find out. Yeah, it is crazy, Lady Bird. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck they got to do. Uh, what I'm talking about, Taylor, is the people who make our fishing laws in the United States. There's an actual entity that makes them. It ain't it ain't the actual legislature or anything like Congress or anything like that. But the National Weather Service is who sets our laws for fishing in the United States. And that blew my mind when I found that out. I'm like, what the fuck do they got to do with fishing? They're all about weather. You know. Jim, uh, there it could have been a bird that carried it that far, but you can also I tell you what, fish get picked up in clouds. Uh, go you can look that up on YouTube. Uh, raining fish. Look up raining fish on YouTube. It'll show you a bunch of different blue sky, even some of blue sky when it happened. It's really weird. But the evaporation is so strong. Sometimes it gets so hot that the evaporation is so strong it actually picks up small fish, and even sometimes, like with a tornado or whatever, it'll pick up large fish. I remember. Yeah, it's a very weird and uncommon occurrence, but it has happened. Like one time we woke up to a goat in our front yard, a billy goat, and it had a collar on. We called the people that owned the billy goat, and they lived 42 miles away from us. What had happened was they had a tornado hit, and the tornado, we believe, picked up the goat and brought it to our area, and the goat got in our yard because just yeah, yeah, it's really weird. Some of the stuff that lives in a tornado. People have found branded cows as far as 50 some miles away from where they belong because of tornadoes, and they live. Tornadoes are a very weird thing. They do weird things. They just don't destroy. They do other things. They're very weird. Um, but they actually found birds. Yeah, I would think so, Jim. I wouldn't want to make it right. uh, we've had birds show up here in Florida from that are only indigenous to the islands down there in the Caribbean. And the reason they showed up was through a hurricane. Uh, 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 we had several Caribbean show up here in Florida just because of hurricanes. A weather phenomenon is a very weird thing. I look into it all the time. I love it. And that's how I found all these different videos of different things showing up here in the United States or showing up from one place to the other uh, um, because of weather phenomenon. It's really weird. There was one incident that happened not too long ago down on the bridge, the 7 mile, what they could. St. Pete, I like St. Pete. It's a nice. Okay, Genty. St. Petersburg is a nice little place. Well, was a nice little place. It's starting to get a little rough now. It's getting to a point where you better have a gun with you when you go to St. Petersburg now, especially on the south side. It's rough. Uh, why? Why what, Gilbert? Why would you have to have a gun in the south side of St. Petersburg? Because they don't know you in the south side of St. Petersburg to carjack you, or they're going to try to steal from you, or they're going to just straight out try to kill you. Well, that ain't always true, Lady Bird. I would not suggest going to the north side of Philadelphia. The north side is not a very pretty spot. Yeah, Gilbert. South side can be pretty nasty. Of St. Petersburg. It's not a nice place anymore. But then again, there was a city called Ybor not too far from there. Ybor used to be a nice little sleepy town. Oh, well, actually, Jim, you probably, yeah. Okay, Gilbert, you try to have a good night, and thank you for the like. Uh, but yeah, but yeah, well, that's what I say about the north side of Philly. North side's real bad. You ever see those? You see the after a ward had happened, and you see the burnout cars, and you see the burnout buildings and all that. Like they dropped a whole bunch of bombs in there, and it just destroyed stuff and things like that. Well, that's what the north side of Philadelphia looks like without the bombs happening in it. Yeah, I love it too, Jim. I live right on the river, so I'm a very lucky person. I actually I literally live on the river. I live in a boat, Jim. Uh, so if you take a look at one of my little post. I could post and it showed my boat and everything else like that and things like that. It was one of my live streams that I did. But I feel I'm very lucky because I got my boat, and plus I also, like tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do a little nature walk thing here in out here in the wildlife management area that I live by. They got a nice little foot trail. Oh, please do, Jim. I got a lot of little nature stuff on here. I got 2 audits on here. Where I audited the post office and the fire department. Um, I haven't ran into the police yet, so I can't audit them. But my 2 audits, I've been very thankful of that. I've been very grateful. The 2 audits that I've done were great audits. They were great people, great individuals, very, very knowledgeable about the First Amendment rights and all that. You know, so hey, welcome back, Tay. So, but yeah, you can check it out. I got a few, and then like I said, tomorrow I'll probably be walking in the little nature wildlife management area on their little nature trail and everything, and you're more than welcome to join there. Oh, I thought you left for a second. You got awful quiet. hopefully, hopefully soon one of these days, me and Flo will get together. Me and Flo, yeah, Florida Hillbilly. Hopefully we'll get together soon. If you haven't watched that, Jim, you should watch it. It's really good. You ain't kidding, Jim. Tay is awesome. She is just totally awesome. I love Tay. Yeah, Jim. If you get a chance to watch that, watch it. That particular video. I loved it. I really loved it. It was great. But it saddened me. It made me mad. And things like that, because but it was very well done. I mean, very well presented. I loved it. It was great. It just saddens me and maddens me because it does show the straight up corruption of our government, our police. They have become so corrupt, it's not even funny. The old saying, protect and serve, has gone out the fucking window. They don't give a shit anymore, basically. Tay, well, you did a great job, girl. I'm telling you, you did a great job because it literally made me punch my table. So that's how mad I was. Take it easy, Jim. You try to have a great evening, and thank you for joining the stream. But hey, yeah, you did a great job on it. And it did. It brought out feelings, believe me. My hand is hurting now. Punching inanimate objects is not a very good thing for your hand. See you tomorrow, Jim. Don't be sorry. Like I said, I loved the video. It was great. And you're right, it did exactly what it was supposed to do. it also brings awareness to people that need to have their eyes open if they watch it. You know what I'm saying? It's a very eye-opening video to someone, you know, especially someone that hasn't had their eyes open. It will open their. It should do eye-opening. I mean, it's great. It's great, and it's very well presented too. You did great. Uh, and to bring that type of feelings out in me, it takes a lot to bring that out in me. So I hope it does too, Tay. And if I had a way to mirror instead of just having this stupid damn phone, I'd mirror it and I put it on my to just to get people to watch it too. Try to get people to watch it too. You know, because it's good. It's very good. And people should know, should see what that's should see stuff like that. You know, because it's all right. Now you're being modest, Tay. Like I said, it takes a lot for to get feelings out of me to where I want to punch a table, you know, and I mean, things like that. So it did very well. And for someone that's just learning, uh, and things like that, and just getting into the community, it would be a very eye-open film, or not film, video, excuse me. Films back in the 1980s and back. Yeah, if you get Black Label or I know someone who'll shout it out for you, and he gets a few viewers, and that'll be Florida. You know, Flo will do that for you, and he'll get people to go watch it for you. I'm very sure he would. Um, so uh, if you somehow get Black Label to do it, or one of them, you know, it would be great. Yeah, but that don't mean they've gone and watched it because, like, like today, I did like just a little bit ago. I did not get China's uh, 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 thing telling me she was online. I understand that. I understand that wholeheartedly. I just enjoy, you know why I've been doing live stream so much? I enjoy your all's company. Y'all make me laugh. Y'all make me feel good. Uh, and you straight up are my family, and I can't. And it's like very addicting going live. You know, it, and well, I love y'all too. Y'all are awesome. You've been so awesome to me, all of y'all, and I cannot wait to meet Flo. I am looking so forward to that, to try to get us set up with a time to see to meet each other. Flo is such an awesome person. I can't wait to see him. Um, yeah, he is. Tay. He's great. Him and damn Furry. If I want to cheer up, I go watch a Flo or Furry video. I'm telling you that now. When I'm in a pissy ass mood and I have my male PMS going on, I go watch a Flo or Furry video and I'm laughing. But I also do a live stream. Like before I went live just now, I was in a shitty ass mood, but y'all made me feel good, and I'm happy now. You know, I feel a lot better, and I appreciate that. So I do one of those three things. And no, it wasn't your video that put me in a pissy ass mood. I was just in a pissy ass mood for no reason today. I was having male PMS. Yep, I can on that too, Jen. When you're live, I'll jump on yours too. You make me laugh. I try not to get in shitty moods today, but you know, sometimes it's hard not to do. You sit there and get to thinking about shit and stuff like that, and it's hard. Um, I tell you what, I had a cool thing happen to me today, though. Uh, th- this, uh, this, I, God, I hate calling them what they are because it sounds so degrading to me. But a mongoloid, uh, um, hey, eggs, how you doing, bro? But a mongoloid young man came up to me, uh, and he handed me $1. And what he saw me do was he saw me pick up a cigarette off the parking lot, but he didn't see me throw it away. He thought I was picking up the cigarette to smoke it, and he thought I was homeless. And he came up and handed me $1 thinking I was homeless to help me out. I thought that was so cool. I said, here, he handed me the $1. He said, here, this is for you. I said, what is this $1 for? He says, aren't you homeless? I said, no, I'm not homeless. And then he explained to me what he saw. He didn't see me throw away. He thought I was going to smoke it. I said, no, I wasn't going to smoke it. I threw it away. I just wanted to pick it up off the ground. And he's like, oh, okay. But I thanked him for being a very nice person, wanting to help anybody that would be homeless. You know, um, and I hope, see, uh, little things like that help get me in a better mood. Yeah, it was. But what really got me was he was mongoloid, uh, um, and very slow. You could tell he was very slow, and he thought about a homeless person, and you could tell the boy didn't have much himself. You know, uh, by the way he dressed, and things like that, you could tell he didn't have much money, which was even more awe-inspiring to me. I wished I would have had my camera going for that. If I would have, I mean, it was just, you know, if if just 5 people learn from that young man, that was that way, the world would be a better place. You know what I mean? uh, I thought it was awesome. It made me smile for hours. Yeah, it does, eggs. It does. Okay, Tay. Hey, you're right. It does, eggs. It really does. It was really awesome. I think we should vote people like that into office. The world would be a better place in no time, more than likely. Get these greedy ass career politicians out of the fucking offices and shit. Uh, Yeah, you ain't kidding on that, Gen T. They rig it bad. I'll give you an instance of how bad they rig it. There is uh, a county, what do you call them? Commissioner, a county commissioner that is on the, that is, they recently got voted in as a county commissioner. Again, he went to the federal penitentiary for embezzling $2 million from this county, and they re-voted him back in. You know, if that ain't rigged, I don't know what is. You know, I just can't comprehend this county being stupid enough to re-elect someone into the same position that they already embezzled $2 million out of. So, but then again, I may be wrong. People around here, you want to talk about some people. Their idea of, oh my God, something bad just happened. They'll say, oh my God, someone will say, something bad just happened. And then everybody else here will go, really? They wiped out the registered voters? Wow. Wow. Well, like on Obama, they found several instances of what they called ballot box stuffing, where the people that checked the votes were adding votes to his tally. So I mean, it's ridiculous. You know, but then again, it makes sense. Not much, too much, Boomer. We're talking about how right now we're talking about how they rig elections. And it ain't just it's from the lowest levels on up. You know, they rig it. Another way they rig it is by, yeah, that damn light. You ain't kidding, Tay. um. Oh, come on, stupid thing. Uh. Like there was a person that tried to run for sheriff against the sheriff in this county, who the sheriff was already elected. Okay, but the sheriff has that good old boy system crap going on right now, and he's had the good old boy system crap going on for years in this county. He keeps getting reelected because no one wants to run against him. Except for that one guy tried. They harassed that guy that went against the sheriff so bad because he was afraid of what they might do if he kept trying to push to be elected and everything. That's sanity when someone can't even. Okay, Boomer. That's insanity when someone can't even try to get elected without the cops harassing and making up things on him. I talked to him once, and he told me about how they would pull him over he just bought a new car, okay, brand spanking new off the parking lot, and they were trying to say, fuck this light's about to piss me off, but he had just bought a new car, and they were trying to tell him his blinkers were out. And he'd get out of the car and turn the blinker on every time, and the blinker was working perfectly fine. And then they'd give him a message. You need to drop out of the race or we're going to keep harassing you, or some shit like that. And I was like, wow, man. I said, yeah, the cops around here, that's why I'm surprised they seem to be running from my camera. Uh, because they're corrupt. They're very corrupt around here. They're big dickheads, and I've dealt with them before when they knew I was just videotaping. I was just videotaping, or not videotaping, but video recording, and not going live. But now they know I'm going live, and that I think that sort of keeps them at bay, and why they seem to sort of not want to be around me when I get near them. Uh, Hell, even I ran into one of them. He was off duty today, and he wouldn't even acknowledge I existed. Oh yeah, we got state troopers here. We got state troopers here. Uh, uh, we got state troopers here. We got county, and then like in Chiefland, there's the Chiefland police. Got produce inspectors, police. They have all the rights of a state police officer. But here's another. And we also got game wardens. So we got enough cops to. It's retarded. For the population we have here, we should not have the cops that we have. It's a waste of time, money, and resources. And I can't believe the number of cops we have. Uh, I understand having the game wardens. I understand having the state patrol, and I understand having the county police. I don't understand having a lot of the city municipalities that they got as far as police department goes. They need to really cut them out as far as I'm concerned. That's overkill. Those three agencies should be able to handle it. I would think in our little neck of the woods because we ain't got much population, So I I have the game wardens take care of the water, and the county takes care of the roads. But you got to have the state troopers here because the county cannot. The county can go to an accident. Okay, if there's an accident, they can make sure the traffic. They basically become a traffic cop for the accident. Is what they do, and they make sure nothing happens and things like that, like another wreck, whatever. And they keep the only ones that can write up a traffic ticket, or not traffic ticket, a traffic report on this state. So it's very interesting. uh, they took that out of the county's hands a while back. So county witness it, reports and not write up the report itself. That's the state patrol's job. And I do honestly believe we need the game of fish because there is a lot of accidents out here due to drunk boating. Uh, the You'd be surprised the accidents that happen out here on this river over the years just due to drunk boating. It's bad. Um, so, needless to say, to keep that part down, try to keep that part down. Yeah, that I think they have a reason to be out here. At least have their presence be known. But they try to enforce stupid rules and stuff like that. And if you know your laws, uh, you can back them down pretty quick. Uh, Now I have to admit that that DNR guy surprised me that he actually had a state statute book, because I've never seen a game and fish person with a state statute book in my life. That blew my mind. uh, but as far as showing the license, like at least here in Florida, you're only required to have it. You are not. You don't have to show it. And that's something they forget down here, and they try to push off as yes, you do. Now I'll tell you one thing: they do have the power of a. Hey, Joshua Haynes, we're degenerating. That's what the fuck's going on here. We're degenerating. Uh, uh, but hey, QT, how are you? But yeah, Game and Fish, they do have a lot of power. Don't get me wrong. I am doing a lot better now, QT. Y'all made me get in a good mood, and I appreciate that. I appreciate all my subs. I do thank y'all for just helping to put a smile on my face. As I was telling earlier, look up piracy laws on the internet, and you'll find out that's what keeps the game and fish in check on the water. There are things they cannot do legally on the water due to the piracy laws. Like not too long ago, I had two tried to come aboard my boat. Uh, Not too long ago, and I hollered out at them. I said, "You have not identified who you are." I said, "And due to the piracy laws, I have the right to shoot and kill you at this point in time. You're illegally boarding my boat." And guess what? They quit trying to board my boat, and they got their ass back on land where they came from, and quit trying to board my boat. Now they wouldn't give me their name and their badge number. They were off in the woods. This happened at night, and but they found out I knew my laws, and they said, "We're sorry, man. We're gone." That's all they told me, even though they wouldn't give me their name and their badges. So look up them piracy laws, and the piracy laws are for all bodies of water inside the United States and outside the United States for United States citizens. Okay, and they are there to protect you. And if so, now on the land, when it comes to game and fish, I'm not too sure about that, because the piracy law is only set forth for water. The water is what them are for. The land laws, they may be a bit different for like house searching and stuff like that. So they wanted my boot. They might have. Uh, 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 I tell you what, to tell you the truth, Joshua, with the see meter black powder cannon put on the front of my boat, like on their, you know what, like they used to have on. They show them on the the pirate ships, on their rowboats. Okay, where do you want me to start from? Damn Light, LO Gen T, LOL Gen T, Get 'em Tammy, Boomer. I bet you wear your flip flops. I bet you where's your flip flops. Hey QT, how are you? I wear flip flops all the time. Holy shit! Buy some cannons and get a parrot. Tammy, see, they just wanted your booty. That's funny, Josh. That still cracks me up. Good. How's the toe? LOL. LOL, Josh. LOL, QT. LOL, J. Boomer. Loves. Tammy, read those comments. Hey, Josh. Hey, QT. Hi, Josh. Gen T. LOL, Boomer. Thought you liked that, Boomer. There you go. I read pretty far back. I ain't a bow by no means, though. Throw that damn light in the water. Here, how's that? You may not be able to see my face near as good because this little light's at least steady. So, I look like I'm trying to do a haunted house thing now. Where you can just barely see my face and it's all shadowy. Uh, but, I can't throw my light in the water, Tay. But believe me, I have thought about it a couple of times. Ooh, spooky. Boo. Oh, good. You can still see me, Genty. Good, good, good. Uh, but uh, but yeah, there are some checks and balances the game of fish get to have. Uh, um, and it falls for all bodies of water and anybody trying to enforce any laws on the waters. Um, Yeah, it does remind me of Leprechaun. That's the movie I was thinking of when I thought of when I see my face the way it looks right now. Oh shit! There's my open pack of cigarettes. There they are. Oh man. Well, I hope we get to see some type of. I hope we get to see some type of wildlife when we go walking tomorrow. And I ain't talking to pigs either. I'd like to see some wild boars, but not the pigs. But I do know a few laws. I learned a lot of laws about living on this river so I could live on this river in peace. I've seen other people that tried to live on rivers in the past, not this particular river, but on other rivers where they harassed them because they didn't want them living on the river. They thought it made the river look trashy or whatever. But I learned a lot of laws and took a lot of time. Right. Uh, uh, um, so that's why I found out about the piracy laws. Because I didn't even know about them until I got to researching. And then I found out it's all bodies of water within the United States and outside the United States if you're a United States citizen. Well, these ain't actually cigarettes, Taylin. These are little cigars uh, um, that have no chemical to them, and they are 99 cents a pack. Believe it or not, up there at our local store. This is a stay stream. Talk to everyone in 300 seconds. Love you kids. Can I give Miss Haynes your number, Tay? I live on the Swanee River in Florida, QT. You know that song, Way Down Yonder on the Swanee? Well, I live on that particular river that he sung about. Yeah, I love this river. It's a beautiful river. It really is. QT, sorry. Uh, Joshua, you're a bad, bad boy. The one she did just today. Yeah, I cannot do wrenches until I get a computer with this phone. I already found that out. This phone's not set up to where it can let me do wrenches. It's stupid. So, but yeah, Boomer, when you get it, watch it, girl, because it is very moving. Joshua Haynes is it's very well presented and very well done. Uh, you you tried looking and you couldn't find it, Timmy. What, the piracy laws? Look under marine laws then. It should be in that in something like that. If you can't find it. Oh yeah, the wrenches. I talked to a buddy today. Who does YouTube stuff. Um, can't remember his damn thing, or I tell y'all go sub him. I need to write down this. Yeah, you're probably right, Tay. I probably don't. Everybody seems to be pretty cool in my chats anyway, so I ain't had no. Thank God I ain't had no trolls, but I guarantee you I'll throw a troll out quick. So, uh, um, but uh, but yeah, I was talking to a friend of mine. No, because our library won't allow you. Their computers will not allow you into YouTube. Or I tried that, QT, but our library is very stingy on where it lets you go. You can't get on Facebook. You can't get on any social media at the library. They say it's too disturbing. So, okay, Boomer. I can tell. I tell you what scared me the other night was and Jen me on this. I one of my cop stalkers or cop lurkers or whatever you want to know. I was the only one that could see him, but he came into my chat and said hi to me, and then no, but none of y'all could see him. And Jen T can vouch for me on that one. So my passwords are always protected. I told you it was good, Boomer. Yeah, I talked to him for a few seconds and then boom, gone. And she couldn't see who I was talking to, so that was sort of trippy, you know. So if you get if you get if you get questions like, "Who are you talking to?" Um, Brick. It was the cop I got in trouble. Can't think of his name. You had to ask me, damn it. Do you remember who I was talking to? Genty? Because I know I said his name out loud. I said my name out loud on that stream, or his name out loud on that stream. Um, I can't remember his name offhand. I'd have to go back and look at the stream now to remember his name. But I know it was the cop I got in trouble. And put him on and got him put on 2 weeks unpaid administrative leave and 1 week of behind the desk without pay. Yeah, pretty much, Joshua. Yeah, and I can't remember his name. That's my problem. I have such a bad memory with names. That's close, but that ain't quite right, Genty. That's very close. And like I said, I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know the name as soon as I check that stream again and see who it was. Boomer and Tay and others. They do a lot of in and out. Axio Axios gods. God. Can you go out there and find some raccoon? You know, I've never found a raccoon yet. I ain't found a raccoon egg yet. Yeah, you're right, Josh. I should have done it. You're right. Hey, Revolutionary Everter. You found a raccoon egg before? I ain't found one of them elusive things yet. I want to. Yeah, I've always heard they were good eating. That's why I want to find one. I want to eat one too. Ooh, baby. He's after you, Josh. He's after you. He's even got the ooh babies going on. How you doing, Revolution Recorder? that was a good one, QT. Yeah. Beast. Yeah. So what you're saying? So what you're saying, Q? So what you're saying there, QT, is Josh says bestiality's best. Put eggs as geese to the test. Carmella number one. Oh, I love to fish. I love to fish. Bullet SpongeBob. And hello, how are you tonight? Hello, Mr. Michigan Mister. Where are you? You're on Tammy's Tea stream. No, this ain't Africa's 32 Sports Channel. This ain't it, bud. You came in on the wrong stream. This ain't no sports channel or football. It don't have no football on it. Yeah, I missed my notification on China earlier, Bullet SpongeBob. I didn't even know China had gone live until Tay told me. So, oh, have you Revolution? That sucks. That's why I ain't seen you around too much lately. Asking about you. Were. Oh, that's really weird. I haven't had to resubscribe to anybody myself, even after their update. So it's just YouTube being buttheads again, evidently. Yes, Boomer is a girl, and I'm a guy. I know it freaks out people. Don't do that. That hurts us, Tay, when you drop us. Well, Josh is a nut. We all know that. But Josh is so crazy. His psychiatrist talk to themselves when he gets done talking to them. I think that says it all, Josh. You can suck Boomer's big toe. Yeah, be careful dropping us. It can hurt us. Just put up a 3-minute drone view of Rockshire, and also have one of Soundest Point where I live too, just so everyone knows where I am and my giant area I have to cover alone. Revolutionary. Josh is a pervert cop. If he didn't have sex, he would be a serial killer. Kiss his back, Tay. Kiss his back. Revolutionary Recorder, I started a serial cop playlist. Josh, if we weren't mean to you, you'd think we hated you. That's the thing, Josh. You know, if we weren't picking on you, you thought we were mad at you or hated you then. So Josh is one of the ones that like to be abused. He pays off for me. But yeah, Josh even likes to be abused. He wants everybody in here to have a wrench except for him, so he can be the timeout king. Josh needs attention, poor baby. Oh my God. I have the most people in my chat I've ever had right now. This is great. I've never had this many people in a chat, and that's 13. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does hold the record on that, QT. He wants to make sure he keeps his crown. I know he does. Yeah, I probably do, Tay. I don't. I can, that's another thing about with this phone. I can only see how many people are actually in the chat. I cannot see. I cannot see actual. Fuck. Stupid reconnecting crap. Only maybe one lurker. Hey, you only get notification when you will be the 31st lurker, huh? Oh, okay, you're the number. Ah, yeah, I know I buffered there so, for a second. Okay, Michigan Mister, you might have to. You might have to reset. Tay ain't buffering. So. Okay, good, good, good. That Josh, that's a hell of a combination. Fish farts and M&Ms. Wow. How in the hell do you even know? uh, oh, you don't want me to do some sauerkraut parts around you. I'm telling you that now. I do a lot of different jokes, revolutionary. I just want to know how he knows what that smells like. I got three fishing poles, and I got a little bit of everything. I got spinner baits. I got little hard baits, things like that. But right now, I'll tell you the best thing to use right now in the river that I've been catching, that I've been catching the most fish off of. Well, hell, quit buffering, Tay. No, I ain't got a jitterbug. I, I, uh, I had a jitterbug. The last jitterbug I had, it wound up getting eaten by a fish. Ew, now that just sounds nasty, Josh. Thank you, Genty. It needs it. uh, but uh, but yeah, yeah, jitterbug. I've caught a lot of fish off jitterbug, and yep, sure am. I've caught a lot of fish off one of those, even in the saltwater. I've caught fish off of a jitterbug. Um, I've caught, but I use a little bit of everything, and I got pretty much a little bit of everything, um, and all. So I. It works. A jitterbug works, but I don't know what an I is. White Castle and beer, best farts ever. Thank you for coming, Eggs. You have a good night now. Sleep good. And I thank you for coming too. Damn, my sinuses are giving me this, I guess. Can y'all hear the cicadas and stuff out there? Well, either that or Flo to Hillbillies channel. I love that sound. It's so great. You're lucky too, Rev, getting to have that there at your place. But I can guarantee you it looked like I have at least one lurker. I'll bet you $100 it's a cop. If not, it'd surprise me. Probably GNT. Hey, well, you might as well consider I'm living with the Native Americans since there's about four burial mounds over here on the wildlife management area. So, but I know what you're talking about. Revolution. It is worth it. And I love, but then again, the Native Americans that have the burial mounds, the old burial mounds that are over here, are from my people anyway. They're Muskogee Creek. Oh, you're gonna leave us, Tay, and go lay down, or are you just gonna lay down and still watch stream? I love that movie, QT. That that is the only horror movie in that I've ever watched that scared me. And good. Now I'm gonna feel good. I get to lay down with Tay. Woo! But Pet Cemetery is the only horror movie. My laugh was creepy. Uh, but it's the only horror movie that ever scared me. And the reason it scared me, I'll tell you why it scared me. I sat there. You remember the cat church when it first kitty porn to John, but but you know the cat church that comes back, and when it comes back, it's in the garage, and all you see is the pink eyes and the silhouette of the cat. Well, I get home after watching that. I was only like 6 years old when that movie came out, right? And I get home, and I watched it at the movie theaters. That's where I watched it. I get home from the movie theater, and 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 I sat there, and my mom had this black, solid black cat, and it had and it got outside, and it wanted back in, and it jumped up into my window, and it was scratching at my window, going meow meow, wanting in, and all I could see was the pink eyes. Talk slower, sorry. Uh, but the with the solid, but with that solid black cat, all you could see was pink. It was its pink eyes and its silhouette, and it looked just like that cat in Pet Cemetery. So I thought the cat from Pet Cemetery was real, and it was coming to get me. So I wouldn't know, Josh. That sounds more like your department there, bud. Yeah, I thought you'd get a kick out of that. Tay, I am very comfortable. Hey, while you're up, Tay, get me a beer too, please. No, you didn't offend anybody, QT. Revs in love. I'm surprised I ain't seen some boats out here tonight. Normally, on a night like tonight, as warm as it is, people come out here to the river and go fish gigging. Might be the river's up and it ain't too good for gigging right now. I live on a boat, Revolution. Uh, you go look at one of my I think yeah, no shit. It's on one of I do skinny dip. Yes, I do, QT. Uh, but yeah, you can. It's on one of my live streams that I posted. My boat is. You can take a look at it. It's called. You did your whole trip. But yes, skinny. But QT, yes, I do. I skinny dip and I enjoy the hell out of it. So. That's it, Gen T. Saturday's live stream. And then you can check that out right there. And you can see my boat. It's a 31-foot Chris Craft that was made in 1968 called the Eagle. I'm glad you. Yeah, no, Tay. What the fish do is they come up and they look out of the water and they're laughing and pointing. Is that little thing sticking out down there? You ain't kidding, QT. I even had a fish one day come up. He looked up out of the water and said, "Oh, that thing's so cute. It's so little and so cute." Let's go noodling. Not here in Florida, I wouldn't. All right, Boomer. Hurry back. In Florida, I will never noodle. You can't pay me enough money to go noodling in Florida. There's too many alligators, there's too many snapping turtles, and there's too many damn snakes to want me to have me sticking my hand in a hole somewhere around here in Florida. And the water is also very dark. Actually, the bugs ain't that bad. Well, thank you, Rev. Yeah, I see it went up to 9 and from 8 to 9. Thank you. The bugs ain't really too bad, really. You'd be surprised. You're using my junk as bait? uh, I mean, I get it. You get a few bugs around here, but in truth, it ain't so bad. Um, it's not, especially the skeeters. It's really good. It's not long enough. Yeah, yeah, here they don't bother you too bad here on the river. Now, if I got it on the land, that's where they'll eat you up at night. Is on land. Uh, Skeeters are real bad on land, but they got that swamp water, and they'd rather have see skeeters would rather have stagnant, non-moving water over moving water, and you got a lot of swamp in on the land, so they'd rather be in there. Josh is a grower, not a shower. Yes, they do. They giggle, Josh. Like I said, I've had come up and look at me and ask me what it was. But the thing is, if I was actually the SS Minnow, I'd be a 25 foot long because the SS Minnow was a 25 foot long boat. Haha, I blew your joke out of the water, Josh. 11 likes. Thank you, guys. Yes, I am a Gilligan nerd, Josh. Yes, it's just like a tape measure. There you go. 25 long and a half inch wide. Could you imagine that, seeing a 25-foot long pet? Thank you, Kaylin. Could you imagine a 25-foot long pecker that's a half inch wide? Talk about a pencil dick. A walrus. Yep, there you go, walrus. That's funny. Does it snap back and pick your fingers? Uh, 12 likes. Thank you. Ah, so Rev likes to put his wiggler in someone's pond to go fishing, huh? Ginty. uh, y'all are cracking me up. Thank you, guys. uh, all right, Tay. Good night. You have a good night's rest, girl, and love you too. Yeah, I really love you guys. Y'all are some of the most awesome people in the world. I'm glad I got y'all as subs. I'm glad y'all came in and hung out with me and all. Y'all really turned my shitty pissy mood around, and I thank you. I ain't in a shitty pissy mood. Oh, thank you, QT. I wished I I wished I had my false teeth, and then I could at least smile too. But the that's a funny story. You're still smoking, Boomer. You're always smoking. You're smoking hot. So there you go. uh, but uh, but yeah, someone stole my false teeth. I was at a campground bathroom, and I was at a campground bathroom, and I was taking a shower. I had my false teeth out on my clothes and stuff like that. And I got out and I looked everywhere for my false teeth. I couldn't find them. So someone stole my false teeth. I guess they needed them more than I did. Well, at least we know you got smoking ass feet, Boomer. At least. You borrowed them, Josh? Well, actually, you can actually take them to a dentist and have them refitted to fit your mouth. All they have to do is heat them up, and they can refit to fit any mouth. What? Share my teeth? No, I just wished I had them back. They're $500 and some dollars a pair now. Oh my gosh, I got a new notification from Facebook. Woohoo! Uh, well, Jen, it pays down here because if you have teeth and they need to be fit. Cutie. Uh, Tell Texas vet I say hello back. Oh, I said actually it does pay down here in Florida to have teeth to be refitted because to get them brand new it's $500 down here. Where if you have teeth and get them refitted, it only costs you $150. So it's actually very well worth doing it. Wow, 800. Yeah, Reline. There you go, Josh. You're right. It is called that. $800. Damn, that's expensive. Yeah, but the dentist ain't gonna care. All he wants is his damn money. He don't give a crap where the guy got him from. So, or woman, whatever the case may be. I used to freak out people because to me, when I had my false teeth and I tried to eat with my false teeth, it made the food taste nasty. So I always took them out and put them in my shirt pocket or something. Me too, Boomer. Me too. I want a cop watch too, but uh, I know I got cop like watching me, but uh, right now, but I ain't been able to get to see them out on the road. I want to. Well, I also have to not scare them. Yeah, same here, Genty. I always had to take mine out. Yeah, I got one of them in trouble pretty good a while back, so uh, they see me pulling out my phone and they start up their cars, drive off. So I guess maybe I need to have it on live stream and hope for the best of them pulling someone over, and then I'll just cop watch them or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I need to go watch that video too eventually. I hear it a little bit too, Genty. Uh, I'd like to see it. I didn't get it. Like I said, I've been busy. Unfortunately, today was a busy day for me. I had to make a dollar, you know. So unfortunately, around here, uh, a dollar is you got to have a dollar to live. The weirdos are out tonight, huh, Boomer? That's weird. It's a Sunday night. Weirdos out on a Sunday night. Wow. I'm used to them coming out on Friday and Saturday night. He must be. He got quiet all of a sudden. They pulled that Ohio cop watch gun video. Boom. Damn. Wow, that sucks. I ain't had to resub nobody. Wonder what's going on with y'all. Wow. Yeah, I didn't. I've heard actually I've heard several people say they had to resub. So I went and checked. I got all the people I've subbed to. Wow, 40 channels. Jesus. Well, I guess I got lucky. Wow, that's insane. Sorry, guys, I need to take some aspirin. Hey, get that on a live stream there, Boomer. They are trying to intimidate. Uh, you know, uh, honestly, I know most of the internet, all the uh, um, I noticed that a lot of these big name internet things like YouTube and things like that, the government has a lot of say so in them. So I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube and them are just and the government are fucking with us because they don't want us to be able to use social media. Uh, you see what they try to do in other countries. Yeah, you ain't kidding, Rev. You keep your stuff private. Your pimp watches your activities. And Rev wants to know how much, QT. Yeah, Google bought YouTube, and ever since it's been a downhill deal for YouTube, really, if you ask me. I've Google has pretty much taken over the freaking internet, and to me that shows that that's a government entity, is what Google is, if you ask me. Um, and that's what I'm talking about, Rev. Dark weed is still there. He has a wiggle, so probably a discount for R&R. Oh, dark web is still there. Yeah, but still, I'm surprised it ain't gone. Damn, Josh, you cheap. Josh is cheap. Sorry, guys, my neck is starting to really hurt. Josh is running for running a 2-for-1 special. I'm sorry, I ain't cheap. It's gonna cost y'all if you want anything from me. Yeah, the economy sucks. You ain't kidding. Gotta make $1 somehow, right? Josh, you ain't right in, boy. uh, but you make me laugh all the time, Josh. You really do. So, but you come off with some of the most off the wall shit. We love you though, bro. Damn tobacco keeps getting in my mouth. I need $50 to make you holler. Anybody want to trade me next? I'll give you mine. Uh, oh, we're back up to 10 people in the stream. Yeah, my poor neck. I got 2 herniated discs in my neck. That's why it's killing me tonight. And oof. I'm glad most of my life I've never taken anything for pain. Uh, Most of my life, so aspirin and ibuprofen sort of do the trick now. You know, still yet. So. Holy crap. A hand job with sandpaper for $10. Enjoy, bro. Enjoy. Damn, Josh has swallowed the gravy for 10. Oh, that sucks, Genty. Ooh. Yeah, my neck's just, it ain't spasming, it's just straight up it feels like right now uh it feels like right now someone's just stabbing a knife into my neck. Yeah. That's the part that sucks about my neck right now. But I'm a big boy. I'll make it. I don't have anything like that, Gen T. I don't have no muscle relaxers or morphine. I don't the the doctors down here are really being stingy with anything like that. Because the opiate problem and everything else down here is like off the charts. So they don't they yeah, DEA. Yep. Yep. Morphine, what morphine does to me, it actually does the reverse to what it does to most people. I will literally bounce off the walls on morphine. I will sit there and have so much energy I would not know what to do. Yes, Florida does. You're right. Traffic to the rest and things like that. Oh, it won't knock me out, Gen for almost 24. I could take one morphine pill and I'll be bouncing off the walls for like 10, 15 hours, literally. Josh, you just got charged, buddy. Damn. And he accepted it, Rev. It was a hit. Oh, where people bounce off the walls from morphine? Yeah, I do. Yeah, morphine. I'll sit, and I'll tell you another one that does it to me if I ever take it is Percocet. Boomer. Now that's funny. Yeah, but like I said, most of my life Gen T, I've never taken any. I've never taken any hard. I try not to take any chemicals into my body at all. Uh, I don't. It's not my thing to take chemicals into my body. Even with my cigarettes, I try to get the least amount of chemicals from cigarettes. You know, the only thing I'm taking into me is nicotine and tar. Then, you know. uh, Keeps going up on you, Josh. Yes, they are, Q. You ain't kidding. They's my prize toes. uh, yeah, I know what you mean, Gen T. I'm. I'm surprised they haven't started trying to put me on anything. But like I said, down here the doctors are very stingy anymore with any of that type of stuff. The opiate problem down here is off the wall. Hey Invictus, how are you? Damn, gonna charge him another 100, Rev? The goat. Other than my neck hurting some, Invictus, I'm pretty good. We're just sitting here just chatting. Right now, Rev and Josh are in negotiations on how much it's going to cost Josh to get Rev to get him in the ass. So Josh will take 35 of the sandpaper hand jobs. Honestly, I could say I am not a boy virgin. Like I said to y'all before, I am bisexual. I don't care what you, and so I am not a boy virgin. Hey QT, it looks like you're gonna make some money tonight. Thank you, GNT. I've had people say I'm wrong. I've had people not even care. I've had other people think it's cool as hell, you know. So, uh, eh, I don't know. Yeah, you better, QT. 35 gonna take you a while. uh, Good. I'm glad y'all don't care about that. Uh, I had one lady, she was spouting off out of the Bible at me. I'm like, really, lady? I am not a Bible thumper, and that's not my deal. I says, so go spout it off. I agree, QT. You're not into it, but if they have 5 grand, you'll talk to them. Thank you, Boomer. I'm glad. Hey, it's gonna be nice and polished after 35 sandpaper hand jobs there, buddy. Give you about an hour. It's gonna be nice and shiny, Josh, after 35 sandpaper hand jobs. You'll bring her some table legs. Yeah, it'll definitely be the definition of toothpick by the time she's done. Uh, yeah, I was talking to a guy the other day. Gonna look like hamburger when she get done. But I was talking to a guy the other day at the flower shop. Uh, he was he's straight up gay, and and my friend came back to me. He says he the guy that was gay. He says tells my friend and says, I can't believe that guy was just so nice to me. He knows I was gay. I told him I was gay, and he just kept on talking to me. And my friend said, well, that's because he's bisexual and it don't bother him. And he said the guy about fainted. Yeah, yeah, Josh, she's gonna make your pecker bleed like you're the virgin and burger helper. Yeah, QT, it would. Y'all cracking me up, guys. uh, they're talking about QT giving Josh 35 hand jobs with sandpaper. No, that guy was already taken. Anyway, uh, uh, he already has a boyfriend, and really and truly, I don't think I'm his type anyway. After seeing his boyfriend, damn, already up to 6G. Damn. I'm sorry, Boomer. The chat interesting. I didn't shut it down. I'm sorry. I. You're right, QT. How did we come up with this shit? Well, Josh said he wanted it polished really good, so you had to go to sandpaper. No, I ain't completely naked. I got shorts on. I just almost naked. Yeah, Boomer. If you want to go live stream, I could shut down and we can go to your live stream if you want. I don't mind. It's up to you. I'm sure they'd rather see your pretty feet over my ugly ass mug. I just said that, Rev. I said I'm sure we'd rather see her pretty feet over my ugly ass mug. Yeah, I would like to actually see your face, Boomer. Hey, Cajun Heat, how are you, bro? You need to show us your face, Boomer, not just your feet. She don't show her face. Why not, Boomer? I'm just curious. You don't have to tell me or whatever, but it wouldn't be a pic, Boomer. It would be a video. There's a big difference. Now you can't change your mind on that, Boomer. Oh, Josh, you ain't right. You ain't right, Josh. Here. Here. All right, Josh is in timeout. I timed him out. You're welcome, Boomer. Poor Josh. Yes, he does like to be tied up, Rev. Wow. Uh-oh. He was outside ho. Uh-oh, guys. That ain't good. Well. Well, guys, I hate to say this. I'm going to have to shut down the stream. My battery is about dead. And so I'm sorry. I've been enjoying the chat. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for coming. Invictus, sorry you were a little bit late. But my battery's about to die, and yeah, I hope Boomer does come on for a little bit. At least say hi, and then I'll have time to switch batteries and all that. But I'm gonna have to tell y'all good night on this stream. Y'all have a great night. Yeah, much love back to y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Nighty night.